I love getting a chance to talk to Silver State Schools Credit Union when they come on the show. Their message is very, very clear. They prioritize people over profit, which is fantastic because who wants to deal with a bank that just wants to take your money? No one. So the beautiful thing about the Silver State Schools Credit Union is they put the money back into the community, and they're also opening up some new locations. What are they up to? We're about to find out.
We are, because Scott
Yes.
Arkles is back. He's the president and CEO of Silver State Schools Credit Union. Scott, welcome back on the show. What's the big news?
Yeah, thank you, JJ and Sean. I appreciate it. So we've got two branch openings that we're announcing today. So our Aliante branch, it's actually our last in-store branch, and we wanted to move it into a new facility, and so we're moving and opening it at a new location, actually in the same mall, and we'll be actually opening that on September 13th. So just a little bit more than 2 weeks. So that's going to allow us to serve. Yeah, it's great, and it's really going to allow us to serve our members with full service branch and a more private banking experience. And so we've got complete details available on our website too at silverstatecu.com. And then I also wanted to announce, we've done a new concept, and that's to open up an in-school branch at Southeast Career Technical Academy, also known as SECTA. High school. And so it's a first of its kind in-school branch, and it will offer the SECTA students actually a place to manage all their banking needs, as well as learning about having a career in the banking industry, because it'll be student run. And so
Neat.
this allows us to reach. Yeah, it's really a neat concept, and actually it's the first of four that we'll do. And so it's going to be kind of I'll call it a guinea pig, and make sure that we do things the right way. And so, and it's a way for us to reach out to the community and the youth in the community and guide them on their path to financial success. And so we're committed, as you guys know, to supporting education, the future of the young students in Nevada. So, and as I mentioned, we're going to have four when we're done here, and we'll see how we expand that as well.
I love that. That is so awesome, and what a level of trust you have with the kids as well. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
what makes Silver State Schools Credit Union so unique and so great. You really do care about the children in our valley and the educators here in our valley. Let's talk about the financial literacy programs you offer your members, because really education doesn't stop once you get out of high school.
Absolutely. So, and I appreciate you mentioning that, Sean. With the schools up and running, I want to make sure that everyone knows about our commitment to education and financial literacy for all of our members. And on our website, we have free financial literacy tools that anyone can use, and that is free of charge too. And it's really some great programs like Balance, and learning how to have a budget, work your checkbook. If you have a checkbook, not everybody has one anymore, but how to plan, literally how to buy cars, a plethora of information. And so people using these tools can learn about a wide variety of topics that'll set you up on the path to financial success. And so again, learning about savings, credit cards, emergency savings, budgeting, anything like that is right there on silverstatecu.com, and you owe it to yourself to learn more on how to navigate your finances. And so that's really available to you.
That is just great that you have all those educational tools, available to people. And you said navigate your finances. And I think that's exactly what it is. It's like you're in a car, you're taking a trip. There's lots of different roads you can go down. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
having that guidance, having that support system right here in the Valley, it really means a lot. How do people become a member?
Yeah, and I appreciate you mentioning that too, JJ. The common misconception is that we only allow educators to become members, and that's just not true. Almost anyone can become a member here at Silver State Schools Credit Unions. And so if you're a volunteer, a trustee, a board member of any educational institution, or if you're a parent or a guardian, you're of a student, you're actually eligible for membership. And then one of the things I always like to plug is if you don't fit fit any of those categories, you're actually able to make a one-time donation to Vegas PBS, and you're allowed in for membership too. And so we really want to make sure that we're inclusive to the whole education community, but also the community at large. And so, so again, that's the way that you can gain membership here. And as I've mentioned, we have a lot to offer over and above the financial literacy things that we do.
Well, it is great getting to open people's eyes to the benefits of a credit union, making sure that the money stays with your members. It is great getting a chance to talk to you, and congratulations on all the new openings. And kids, get ready. Start counting. Get those TI-84s ready.
Yeah.
Run to the bank.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, absolutely.
Have a great day, buddy. Great talking to you.
Thanks, Scott.
Okay, you too. Thanks, Sean and JJ.
SilverStateCU.com if you want to learn more. Phone number right there on your screen as well. They have the Aliante location opening up and now starting to get into the schools. I think that's a really great idea.
That's
Smarter
cool.
financial literacy, the better we're going to be as a country.
Yep.